you don't have plans for spring break, don't worry. Bob Grove with Road Trippin' with Bob is here to share 5 fun ways to enjoy southern Utah. It's great to see you, my friend.
Always good to be back.
Here's what I'm curious about. We're road tripping to southern Utah, but I noticed St. George and Moab are not on this list.
You know, they get enough people. We don't need to add any more to it. They do. You know, I love to go to the off the beaten tracked sort of place I call off the grid. So I've identified 5 different places in southern Utah where you may not see anybody during the day in some of these areas that you can go back to. So
definitely not fighting crowds, but you're still getting the benefits that we love from St. George, the sunshine, the red rock.
Oh yeah, there's so much more to southern Utah than those 2 other areas.
You're first sending us to Bluff. Why do you recommend this location?
I love Bluff in San Juan County. That's down in the Four Corners area. It's a great hub. Bluff is a great place to go and unpack and spend some time and do some day trips to the area. Places like Monument Valley, Valley of the Gods, Cedar Mesa, San Juan River is right there, great for rafting. I mean, natural bridges. There's so many places to go to. Canyoneering, off-roading. It's near Bears Ears. I mean, it's in the central area. So much down there.
Where do you recommend staying for families if you're not totally in the camp zone?
Oh, there's a wonderful place called Desert Rose Inn and Cabins. They've got a really nice lodge with some small cabins there, and I love staying there. They got a great restaurant as well.
All right, next, Tickaboo, is that how you say it?
Tickaboo. This is down in North Lake Powell.
Okay.
It's at Bullfrog Marina, about 10 miles from Bullfrog Marina.
Those are names I know.
Yeah, those are names you know. So this is in another great area. This is where it's the convergence of Capitol Reef National Park, Grand Staircase, Glen Canyon, and Lake Powell. All kind of comes together right there. So it's another great hub where you can get out to some really fabulous slot canyons. We went there recently, went through a slot canyon called Leprechaun Canyon. It was one of the coolest slot canyons I've ever been in. Lots to do again, off-road trails, mountain biking, hiking, canyoneering, so much to do there.
I'm just dying over these pictures. I mean, they set the stage perfectly. Gorgeous. So much scenery to see down there. Next on your list, Torrey.
Okay, Torrey is on the other end of Capitol Reef. Torrey is right at the junction of highways 24 and 12, which is our all-American road in Utah.
Okay.
And that's a great hub for Capitol Reef. And there's so many wonderful hikes. Some to name are like the Tanks, Capitol Gorge, Rim Overlook, Hickman Bridge. I mean, there's a ton of great hikes for families. This is a great family place.
Do most people camp in this area, or are they places to stay too?
Well, you can camp there, but a lot of folks will stay in Torrey. Torrey is just a short distance from Capitol Reef, and there's a lot of great hotels there. One that I recommend is the Broken Spur Inn and Steakhouse. Have Conestoga wagons as well as their hotel rooms.
Fun! And you emphasize family-friendly adventures to be found here.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, next on your list, Escalante.
Escalante, or if you're from that area, it's Escalante.
Okay.
So if you want to sound like a native, you say Escalante. This is another great place on Highway 12 that has great access to the Grand Staircase, Escalante National Monument, the Petrified Forest State Park, Hole in the Rock Road. You've got great slot canyons. I mean, there's a heritage park there that, for the founding of Hole in the Rock, or the Hole in the Rock Trek, that actually went from the Cedar City area all the way over to Bluff, and they went through that area. So there's a lot of history in the area, but another great place to go off-roading, hiking, canyoneering, fishing, so much to do.
Listen, it's no secret, and you know we've been friends for a while. I'm not the most outdoorsy girl in the club, but I have to tell you, looking at these pictures and hearing about the adventure opportunities makes you so proud to live here, doesn't it? We live in just a scenic painting.
We do. I tell people we live in a postcard. I mean, we live in one of the most, I mean, I bring people in from all over the world to go on tours, and this is a bucket list destination.
Love it. All right, last but not least, Kanab.
Kanab, I love Kanab. Little Hollywood, this is where so many movies have been filmed.
Yeah, there's great fun history there if you start to dig into it.
Oh, there's so much history there, but it's also close to Bryce Canyon, Zion National Park, Lake Powell, Grand Canyon, Grand Staircase, Vermilion Cliffs, the world famous Wave. Everybody's seen pictures of the Wave.
Yes.
And a lot of great hiking. That's what they really position well for. A lot of great family hikes in and around there. One called Peekaboo Canyon, I highly recommend for families.
So back to the Wave for a minute. Do you need a special permit to hike in that area?
You have to get in by lottery. So 20 people a day. 10 are by our online lottery. 10 are if you walk into the field office the day before, you might get chosen.
Get lucky. You're also pointing our attention while we're in that area to Best Friends Animal Sanctuary.
Yeah, this is actually a global organization, but it's headquartered there in Kanab. They take in rescue animals from all over.
And does Kanab have quite a few places to eat, to stay?
Oh yeah, great places. One of my favorites is the Rockin' V Cafe. Killer lime pie.
Lime pie? Okay, sign me up for that. Different than key lime pie?
Key lime pie, sorry, key lime. Thanks
I
for
was like,
correcting.
I've heard of lime pie. Key lime pie. I love key lime pie. So it's
Yeah,
called the
and Rockin' V Cafe.
Rockin' V Cafe. Well, you're so good about pointing out these lesser known areas and also spelling out what we can do while we're there. And you'll list some more detail on your website?
Absolutely, or send me an email. I'm happy to give you suggestions, but yeah, I have a lot of information on the website.
You're so knowledgeable. You've done it, you've trekked it, and now you get to share it with all of us. So thank you so much.
I love to, and we're going to run a contest and give away a trip to almost all these places we just talked about.
Oh, awesome. So that's happening on your website as well?
Yeah, go to roadtrippingwithbob.com and maybe you'll be a big winner.
Awesome. Good luck for that. And thanks for the inspiration, Bob. We appreciate it.